No, it's good. Hey Mr.Soohoos, it's Dion. I'm making my video right now. I'm doing it with people who aren't in the class. My friend Bryce, who's a sophomore, my friend Manny, who's helping somewhat, and me. So I chose number 1 to explain summation notation. 2 plus 6 plus 12 plus 20. There's no common difference in this one because this was before we learned the other stuff. Yeah. So it's 4 at the top of the sigma and then n equals 1 at the bottom. The summation notation formula is n squared plus n. So n equals 1 originally, and when you plug that in, 1 squared plus 1 gets you 2, which is the first number. 2 squared plus 2 equals 6, which gets you the second number. 3 squared plus 3 equals 12, which gives you the third number, and 4 squared plus 4 equals 20, which gives you the fourth number. So that formula would be correct in the summation notation. To get the arithmetic sum, you use the formula for arithmetic series. S sub n equals n parentheses a sub 1 plus a sub n all over 2. S of n is the sum of terms. N is the number of terms. A sub 1 is the first term, and a sub n is the second term. That's an example down there at the bottom for one of the problems we did, but that used that formula to get the arithmetic sum. Alright.
Okay, to find the geometric sum, you have to use the geometric series formula, which is n, please disregard.
Keep going.
Sn equals a sub 1 times 1 minus r to the n over 1 minus r. S is the sum of the terms, a sub 1 is the first term, n is the series of numbers of the term, r is the common ratio. To find the common ratio,
which is 2,
you have to find the next number in the series.
Alright, so you find the common ratio, which is 2, because 4 times 2 is going to be 8, 8 times 2 is going to be 16, 16 times 2 is 32. That's how you find the geometric sum of a problem. If there is no common ratio or common difference, it is not a geometric or arithmetic series, so therefore you won't have to use any of the formulas for that type of problem. Can you stop rubbing my head, please? Thank you. Okay, so an example of finding a sum for a summation notation, we use the formula for, I have to look for it, arithmetic series. So S of n equals 46, and then in parentheses 1 plus 46 all over 2. Are you Snapchatting me? Okay. Equals 46 times 47 over 2 equals 46 times 23.5. After you multiply that, you get 1081, and that was your answer to the summation notation up here. For the stacking apples at Vaughn's video, the summation notation formula that we use is 15 on the top of the sigma, I minus 1 on the bottom, and then I squared. You plug in starting with the starting number, which is I equals 1, so 1 squared plus 2 squared plus 3 squared, going all the way until 15 squared, and then you end up getting 1 plus 4 plus 9, going all the way to plus 225. You end up getting 1,240 apples in 15 stacks of rows stacked in Vaughn's. And down here is another way that you could have done it, where you get n times n plus 1 times 2n plus 1 all over 6, ultimately getting 1,240 apples. For the investment problem, year 1 you had 6,000, year 2 added 6,420, year 3 added 6,869.4, and you want to figure out how much you have by year 32. Each year it's times 1.07. Alright. You add, oh wow, my hand is shaking. You add 19,200 and, gosh darn it, you okay. You subtract 19,289.40. Oh my god. Minus $180,000 to get $1,289.40. Interest earned after 3 years. You can use this formula, S of n equals a sub 1 times 1 minus r to the power of n over 1 minus r. You use that formula to come down here and plug in what you need to do to get $661,308.93 for S equals the sum of 32 years. 32 years times $6,000 equals $192,000. You subtract that from 661,308.93 to get $469,308.93 in interest. For 8b, I'm going to just use the geometric sequence instead of going through that one, which is a sub n equals a sub 1 r to the power of n minus 1. 832 equals 6,000 times 1.07. 32 minus 1 equals 6,000 times 8.14. And you get A equals $48,870.68. Which is what we got up here, but that's a way longer way to go. 8c, which is just us putting it in the recursive rule, is a sub n equals a sub n minus 1 times 1.07 plus 6,000. And it grows, and explain why your account grows the most and why. It grows the most in the last year because it gains the most compound interest. Thank you for watching, Mr. Soohoos. Have a good day. Bye.